What's up, everyone? It's Bones here. It is 1620 on the, what day is today? The 18th. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day. I forgot my controller, so Shadow of Mordor isn't happening today, but I remembered that I have this in my Steam library. Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion was the final DLC for the frankly largest strategy game I've ever played. In the far future, everyone hates everyone and everyone wants to kill everyone. You got the tech here who are humans, the Advent are psychic religious zealots, then you got these guys, the Visari, who awoke some ancient evil and it's been chasing them for the past 10,000 years? 10,000? Yeah, 10,000. So I'm going to play as who I usually play as, or at least who I prefer to play as, and go with the Tech Rebellion. Bam, start. So this game is pretty old, but the graphics are freaking amazing. Sorry, I've gone bad about cussing again. So yeah, how's everyone doing? The past few days for me have been kind of busy. I've been working on stuff for both the volunteer university that I am taking classes in, which we're 2 weeks away now from doing our presentations. I know what mine's going to be on. It's going to be on escalation of force, just because I've taught it before and it's fairly simple. Aha, we are in game already. The only thing is I'm used to having an hour to to really kind of get into the weeds and the reeds of it. So I'm not quite sure how so I should get a Mars, a Dreadnought, just in case I have to bombard a planet. Turn mouse sensitivity. There we go.
For duty.
I should probably be concerned by the fact that the star around my planet orbits is black. Should I be concerned about that? I think I should be concerned about that.
For duty.
So yeah, I'll be putting that presentation together. I'm not entirely sure how good it's going to turn out. I like to think it's going to turn out amazing.
Give the order.
But that's just me. Send my Arkova here. And then here. My mouse sensitivity is all sorts of weird right now. I'm not sure why. That's about right.
What now?
Cool. Capital Ship Factory is done. So that Marza is going to take just about a minute. So this is literally a galactic scale, star system scale game, guys. It's massive. My little fleet here of... Oh god, where's everything? I have no idea what's going on.
Colonizable planet. Structure
What the?
complete. Preparing for phase jump.
Jumpy. As you can see, this is a gorgeous game. It's going to look even better once combat starts happening. And you start seeing all the particles flying. It's glorious.
Structure complete.
There's a Cobalt and a Krosov.
Big guns.
Sweet.
Affirmative.
So I got my Marza Dreadnought done.
Make it fast.
Go ahead and give him incendiary shells to give him some damage over time. Get a crystal extractor.
Time is short.
Unlock and have you start colonizing that planet.
Point me in the right direction.
You
Looking for something?
don't actually remember this map very well, so we'll just do this. We'll just have him scout on his own.
Complete.
Once I've got that presentation done, guys, I am going to upload it. I've already talked to
Where to, Commander?
the NCOIC, well, one of the NCOICs about it, and he said he will happily record it and then send it to me so I can send it to you guys. Pardon me. I do have to apologize. I'm a little burpy apparently. I just ate lunch. My sleep schedule is all sorts of bad right now.
Where to now?
We have been getting rain a lot, and as some of you know, when it rains, like, my body just is like, okay, it's time to do stuff. It's time to be awake. So when it's raining, you know, every 12 to 16 hours, it gets exhausting. And then, of course, you know, I stayed up woke up really early to do a live stream with Cass,
A Titan factory is required.
which you guys should totally look it up. Platonic Lesbians play Borderlands. We're doing a dual siren playthrough. It's gonna be great.
Time is short.
Where's
What
he
do you
going
need to
next?
know?
Okay.
Make it fast.
These guys go back
It's
this
about
way,
time.
Ready for
along with my colony ship.
Join.
Who all is in here? So tech, advent. Cool. No Vasari, so I don't have to worry about missiles that phase through shields because that's real fair. Jerks.
Planet development finished.
So my sleep schedule is all over the place right now,
Our backup
and I'm
is
exhausted.
ready to fight.
But that stream was worth it. Like that was the emotional shot of adrenaline and vitamin B12 straight into either butt
Structure
cheek,
complete.
administered by Betty White while I did cocaine off a
Stand by for phase
stripper's stomach or something. I don't know.
Make it fast.
I don't know anymore. We even had a surprise pop in of a few people from Fiaura's Discord, which was great. Like, that added just a whole new dimension to the experience. You know, I'm used to doing these things, and it's just me and you guys.
Jump drive.
Got a job.
And by you guys, I mean those of you watching this. I'm not used to having people, like, actively interact back. It was bizarre.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet. Our fleet is under attack.
Oh, I found a homeworld. Galen Rim Union. Cool. It's time to start working on a defense fleet.
Structure complete.
So that added just a whole new dimension, and it just gave infinitely to the experience. And even, like, just being able to check the YouTube chat and being able to talk to you guys, which, Drinking Buddy, if you see this, I did notice you.
Reporting for duty.
I just didn't notice, you know, that first message, or the first 5.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
But I will do better next time. Adapt and
Got a
overcome
job for me?
all obstacles. Speaking of
Reporting
obstacles,
for duty.
cool, that crow saw is about to go down.
Destroyed.
You get as close as
Transmission
possible.
What now?
So this is a real-time strategy game. I'm just playing against the AI right now because I'm not sure if the multiplayer servers are even still up. And this game does get ridiculous.
Structure complete.
And right now I've really only got 2 bottlenecks available to me. One's going to be here at this asteroid Hadano, there in the bottom right-hand corner. And then this undiscovered world right here,
Looking for something.
which I'm going to go ahead and have him
Already there.
go back this way.
Time is short.
You pick up radiation bomb. Then
Scouts
all
have
of
found a
you
colonizable planet.
go to Hadao. A greenhouse planet. Okay. So I'm kind of worried because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other factions that I need to contend with. And I'm not set up to do anything except for push straight forward in a, you know, singular line. my objective is to get to the sun, or to the star here, Talos. Talos? Yeah, Talos. Not Talos, Talos. So I can jump from Talos to Z over here. Because Z should have lots and lots of resource-rich planets that I can get a hold of. Then I'll build up like a starbase cluster around Telos and be like, yo, bring it! I will crush you with my economic might. So I've spent the last, like, I don't know, today's Sunday, we did the stream, Friday for me, so I've spent the past probably 72 hours going over the 2-hour video and pulling out, like, little highlights.
Jump underway.
I'm looking at getting some artwork made of one particular event, and then SlasherCast is going to put together some banner art, or some art to add to the banner art we've got in the beginning there. And I'm making a new intro, because that intro... Oops. Okay, yeah, he's still jumping. Because that current intro we have, that starts with Marcus Kincaid, was always meant to be temporary.
Commander? Yes, Commander.
And I plan to slowly just put in more and more like highlights of us doing stuff, and see how that ends up working out by the end of it. And who knows? Maybe like once we finish Borderlands 1, maybe we'll go into Borderlands 2. Or since she's played a lot of Borderlands 2 and I've played a fair amount myself, maybe we'll skip straight to the pre-sequel in preparation for Borderlands 3, which apparently is a thing that's coming out. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a 4th Borderlands game coming out. Are you insane? Corneal mass ejection. Okay, nothing worth worrying about. There's plenty of planets around the sun that can be hit. I do have random events turned on, so stuff like corneal mass ejections will happen. But it's weird, they won't go straight from Telos to a planet, so like it won't go straight from Telos to Nocturna. What it'll do is it'll follow these phase lanes, these little gray lines. Is there a way I can highlight those? I guess not, but these phase lines here that connect to each of the planets, it'll travel along those until it gets to Nocturna. If Nocturna was its, target.
Structure complete.
They have a Sova.
Make it fast.
Give the order.
You know what? We're going to reinforce. Okay, and I've got the military lab up. So let's get some amplified lasers so we can do some more damage.
Need something destroyed.
And let's rename the Revora. Leaning towards the Tedian Hellfire. No, I got it. Balefire. That just sounds more evil to me.
Ready for orders.
And it's also something from Fallout Equestria, which, if you guys like tabletop games and you want something more hardcore than Dungeons & Dragons, Project Dead Tree has Fallout Equestria, which is built off of the Fallout tabletop game. It's amazing, and it's brutal. They just released their Overmare's Guide, which is a thick book of like 400 plus pages of content. And Fiaura just did a review of it. I highly recommend you guys check it out. It's got a lot of good content. There's a lot of stuff in it that I plan to use when I get back into DMing, even though I'll be playing Dungeons and Dragons, because it's just applicable. Let's go ahead and get some. No, won't worry about stalats just yet. Let's go ahead and get let's get a bigger fleet on order.
Research complete.
My secondary objective,
Reporting for duty.
well, my primary objective at the moment, I need breathing room
Scouts have found
so
a
I can start expanding outward. Okay, so there's another one known by Galen Rim. Have I already been recording that long? No, I've only been recording for 15 minutes. Okay, I'm apparently remembering time wrong now, guys. I apologize for that. But I want to make a Titan,
A Titan
which
factory is required.
Titans are massive, massive ships. Like the one that the Tech Rebellion gets is a giant Gauss rifle that's almost as long as the planet's diameter. Yeah.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Have them go there.
Time is short.
Go ahead.
So have him go there. Now this is a dead asteroid, so I'm not going to get too much civilian infrastructure. Like my max population is going to be 0, but I won't get taxed for it.
Do this quickly if you seek the Unity's favor.
What do you want, zealots? Destroy 5 Galen Rim Union ships. Okay, that's easy. I'm about to attack them.
Make it fast. It's about time.
Go there.
Phase jump.
Is there another one? Did someone else have a mission for me? No. Weird, it just didn't get rid of the notification.
All power to jump drive.
Okay, so there's Gateway. That's the planet I need to secure
Planet development.
so that I maintain control of Telos, I think. This one I think is going to be a planet, or a pirate stronghold.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
So up here is like all of the black market stuff. And someone just put a 250 credit bounty on me. Screw these guys. So I'll put a bounty back on them. So the way the pirates are set up in this, with the game settings that I have right now, they won't attack everyone with a bounty. They'll attack whoever has the highest bounty. And that's beneficial for me. Especially since I'm playing as the Tech. The Tech are basically all about making money. And I can show you guys that here in a little bit.
There's work to be done. Are you interested?
That's nice. I'm waiting to see if the Trade Coalition decides to be jerks about everything.
Go ahead.
Need something destroyed? Attacking an empire has become more profitable.
Okay, you can put a bounty on Ast Eternal. I don't care. I ain't gonna stop you, as long as that bounty isn't on me. Come on, come on, come on. What you got for me?
Pirate raiders
Cool.
on the loose.
So the pirates aren't after me. So they also want me to attack Galen Rim. And they want me to attack Galen Rim. And they want me to attack Galen Rim. Nobody likes Galen Rim right now. Like, I'm pretty sure even Tondam is like, screw those guys. So I've got my 5 frigates there. I can start making more ships. Let's get some armor. And we need to start making investments. So give me a civic research center. Can't build anything there. Oh, I haven't taken HUD out yet. Oop. Not more water. As soon as I take it down, I can...
Ready for orders.
Or I should say, as soon as I've colonized the Dow, I can...
Need something destroyed?
start... Yeah, ignore the enemy ship. I want you to just blow up their planet.
Structure complete.
I can start making investments there. On Hadao. So these are all of my research trees. These first two, this one's all about making my ships and munitions better. This one's all about defensive structures, Gauss cannon, or yeah, Gauss structures and improving those. Hangars.
Has been found.
The Ralaws is a starbase that deploys from a frigate or a cruiser. Bam, 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 bam. But then these two are based off of my civilian. So like industry is all about making money and all about getting more resources, colonizing new worlds, and getting better at it, and even wormhole and long-range jumps. And then policy is a little bit weird. That's mostly me dealing with other races and overtaking their culture. Now, the tech rebels, you guys will notice, like these ones here have this really thick border. That means it's unique to them. So like Savage Thrill, when I'm bombing a planet, everything that is within that planet's gravity well shoots more on, or shoots faster rather, and does more damage. This one, it's just a passive thing. I get credits while I'm blowing up a enemy faction's homeworld, well, worlds. And then diplomacy is all about me working with other factions. So like the Neruda is, I would deploy that and it gives bonuses to an allied planet. So if I had an alliance with, say, Tondam, I could park a Neruda over one of their planets and that planet would be getting a buff.
Structure complete.
Now, of course, the probably best thing that the rebels get, which is ridiculous, is they have Truce Amongst Rogues. So pirate factions, like the ones that I blew up here on Serpiri, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Serpiri, whatever. Here on Serpent, they would have been neutral to me if I'd had that.
Complete.
In fact, they would have been allied to me. Liberated Resistance makes it so that just pirate forces will just spawn and attack my enemies. Insurgency is the same thing. Like, I basically just get ships that I can't order, but they will attack my enemies for me. Pervasive Economy is one that both tech factions get. I just get 10% and 8% of every sale and every trade, respectively, that's made. So if someone spends, 1,000 credits on ships, I get 100 credits. And especially when you're dealing with Titans, which cost 9,000 to build one of them, that adds up pretty quick. And I'm hoping I can get that pretty quick as well. Where's my Arcova? My Arcova got blown up, didn't it? It did. I need a new Arcova. I forgot to keep an eye on it. Because they're really weak and all they really do is scout. It is imperative that I keep an eye on them, and I order them to go rest every now and then, or to, stop for repairs.
I'll find the way.
Weird. It looks like he got destroyed at Telos. Because he was at Telos, and he was... No. I ordered him to go somewhere else. That's right.
Preparing for phase jump.
That's not even that big of a fleet there on Gateway. I could push straight to Gateway with a secondary fleet. In fact, that is probably what I will do once I get my Titan, is I will push straight to Gateway get my hands on the Ralos prototype and establish a starbase there. In addition to all my other defenses, and just turn Gateway into a nigh impenetrable fortress. Because if I can establish that on Gateway, if no one can mess with Gateway, I have sole access to Telos at that point, and that lets me get to Z really quick. But I would need at least 2 more fleets to do that. Right now I've only got, I wouldn't even call this a fleet, but I've got that fleet. Oof, that's expensive. Yeah, I can't even build this yet. Nowhere near.
There's no further profit in attacking an empire.
But I would almost call this a fleet. I usually refer to something that's at least 15 ships and a capital ship as a fleet, but it'll do for now. But it's imperative that I have a fleet for defending my regions and a fleet for advancing my regions. And then I'd also want a fleet on standby to protect Telos. So really, I'd have 1 fleet sitting there on Gateway. I would have my Dreadnought, my main fleet, moving around, taking other planets. I'm guessing I will need 1 more fleet to stay in the Telos system to defend my planets. So then, yeah, I'll need a 3rd fleet for Z, whatever. So I need 4 fleets total. Gateway, defense, offense, and exploring.
Looking for something?
But by the time I've got enough credits and metal, because that Ragnarok is so expensive, it's 9,000 credits, 1,200 metal, and 750 crystal. Here's my... I'm getting 11.7 credits a second, 3 metal a second, and 2.4 crystal a second.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Hello. Oh, okay. I forget who that is. Oh, Tundau, that's right. Who is currently being attacked by the Psi Order Zealots. What fun! So I think for the moment I'm pretty safe. I need to get more civic research stations online so that I can get trading posts up.
Scouts have found a colonizable
Let's actually go
planet.
with high density zoning. So I use deep core metal mining to get more metal per second, which this will up it to 13%. High density zoning will increase my max population, so I'll get more taxes off of each planet. And then orbital commerce will give me trading outposts. Okay, so these guys are getting kind of wrecked. And what those trading outposts will do is they will give me a bonus to my credit in, upkeep, or intake. There we go.
Research.
Hooray for capitalism! So, Danae is little, yeah, is sitting at 2,300. Once I get Danae's population to 0, I can colonize it, provided its culture is low enough.
Structure complete.
Boom. I mean, boom. Boom! Explode! There we go. So many nice little details. And all these ships just look so fantastic. Like, look at these Arcovas. Once the screen stops shaking. And they all just turn. And start blowing up the construction frigate. Boom. And then I can even zoom in on, like, rubble. And the camera will follow that rubble. Cannot tell me that's not awesome.
Research complete.
Then my frigates are going to come over here and blow up the metal extractor they've got here. Because I can't just take the metal extractors, which is silly. Like, you would think, hey, I killed everyone, it's mine now. I get to keep it. No, I have to blow it up. Unless it's a abandoned one, in which case I can take it. But then I need orbital refineries to actually get anything from it.
Got a job for me?
Which is a pain in the butt.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Boom. So let's get more logistics capacity here. Get a trade port en route, or online.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
The same thing here. So already you can see. So I'm still sitting at 11.9. 9% of my upkeep, or my income, is going into taxes. So I would be at 13.2, but my fleet upkeep is eating up some of that.
Found a colonizable planet.
And it just went up, you know, 0.1 a second because I picked up high density zoning. It's actually... No, I want to put it out on Fiaura Zealots. Oh, right. So they like me more. Cool.
Planet development finished.
So they'll start work on those trade outposts.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and move the Pro-Tab in.
Pirate raiders are on the loose.
And you need logistics and a trade port. Sweet. And there's that. Okay, so I did already build my Titan. Titan is... The Titan factory is complete.
Structure complete. Structure complete.
Am I getting yeah, I am. So my trade ports are currently adding 0.6 now to my... So I'm getting an additional half credit a second. Which isn't much, but this game will go on for probably a good 5 hours before I complete it. I mean, I could finish it faster, but what I have a feeling is going to happen is, unless I'm extremely risky, I'm not going to be able to take out each of the other 5 homeworlds in that time, or in anything less than that. Because as I eliminate one, or I should say as one faction gets eliminated, another one is going to be getting stronger. Just because, like,
Time is short.
they have those resources
Go
now.
ahead. Looking for something?
Structure complete.
I actually want to know more about... Yeah, I want him to go past Rosh Alam to whatever this planet is, and then to this planet.
On my way.
So like I said, this... Oh yeah, you can see the holograms. That's pirates. I'm not messing with that. Although it would add another source of income. Let's see here. What would be a good... Well, let's go ahead and get rapid hydrometallurgy. So we can get that metal intake higher. And the economy just crashed. Because reasons. It's just one of the random events. Which is a shame, because I was about to sell a bunch of metal and crystal. And right now, I'd be getting just over 1,100 for 500 of either one.
If you seek the Unity's favor.
What does Acid Eternal want? They want me to blow up more Galen Rim Union ships. Jeez. Nobody likes Galen Rim.
Direction.
And who can blame them? Sounds like a bunch of buttholes to me. Get it? Because Rim? Haha. Butt buddies. That was crude. That was crude. Give me another military lab. So unfortunately, just to make the Ragnarok, which is the Titan for the Tech Rebellion, I need 4 of those military structures. Or research stations? Labs. 4 military labs. And then I have to research each of these 4 steps.
An enemy's capital.
Cool. I blew up Danae and got good stuff for it. And then I still have to pay the credits to actually build the darn thing.
Need something destroyed?
Sweet, and I now own Danae.
Additional credits required.
So I actually have to invest a lot into a planet the size of Danae. Or I should say into a Terran planet. Like you can see there in the bottom right hand corner, like right now I'm losing 2 credits a second because of this planet.
Scouts have found a colonizable planet.
Even after I'm done upgrading its infrastructure, I'm just going to break even. I like have to get it up to at least 3 to really make a profit.
What do you need to know?
Make it fast. Transmission received.
You start over there.
Jump complete.
Trade Coalition
Movement finished.
wants me to blow up the Galen Rim ships. I don't know why they just keep giving me that same mission. Whatever. Has the economy recovered? Not really, but I need credits. So 500 of each of those. Go back to Danae. Okay, I apologize. I'm losing a half credit right now. Every second.
Backup is joining the fight.
So now I'll be breaking even. And then that one will bring me up to a profit. And let's invest some more infrastructure on my homeworld, Nocturna.
Where to now?
And then I want him to come back here and repair. Because I don't feel like spending more credits on another Arcova. Not that Arcovas are expensive, I mean, they're really cheap. Oh, hey, perfect. I'll just have him stop there. Blade of Crust gives the planet more health, but developing there costs more. Oh no! It costs 10% more to develop a planet that I can't develop. Oh, I love how it generates these planets sometimes. Oh, and I still need 2 more command personnel. 2 more command in order to get the Ragnarok. So there's a lot that goes into getting these things, but they're game changers. Like, my Ragnarok, once it is built at its lowest level, right out the gate, it's going to take at least a level 5 capital ship with a substantial amount of backup to take it down. Just because it's just that beefy, it's just that powerful. In fact, it's probably going to take 2 level 5 capital ships to take it down. Which, I mean, my Balefire is only level 2, and that's only because I spent the credits to give it a level right off the gate. Or right out the gate, rather. So I'm not sure exactly what all it would take to bring it down. But I'll be playing some more of this, and I've actually got some highlight reel for you guys of Shadow of Mordor. I did record a video earlier this week, and my intention had been to record some more and then put the two together so you guys would get highlight reel of me playing some of the main plot, because I want to play more of it. And then, oh, and here's the actual video for today. And I forgot my controller. So, I don't know the mouse and keyboard controls nearly well enough to be in any way proficient with the game. Give me stalats. I really want stalats because they debuff armor or shields or speed. I forget now, but it's nice to have them. Give me Arcovas. There we go. So I'll have myself a nice little secondary fleet getting built up. They'll go to here.
Make it fast.
Structure complete.
I'm going to lose ships if I go to Titania.
What's this?
And you, yeah, colonize Adonis. He's already colonizing Adonis. So I'll be splicing that together today while I encode this and get it. I should say I'm going to be editing that highlight reel for you guys while I'm waiting for this to finish uploading to YouTube.
Nobody gets the job done like me.
And then I will.
Give the order.
Let me see the stalls.
Got something for me?
Okay, so it's a debuff to enemy armor.
Reporting for duty.
These guys use lasers, right? Lasers, autocannons, and missiles. Whew.
Nobody gets
So
the
they'll
job
benefit from
done
all
like
of that,
me. All power to
those,
jump drive.
and all of that. That's awesome. I forgot how beastie those things could get.
Structure.
But for now, guys, it's been about 40 minutes of recording. Actually, a little bit more than that.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys for enjoying. Words. Words are hard.
Phase
I have the best
complete.
words. They're unbelievable. The best words.
Reporting for duty.
Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to drop me a like. If you want, you can drop me a subscription or a subscribe on the YouTube. I'm not at all worried about a seeker vessel attacking a Protov or anything else on my. Oh, not my dead asteroid. There we go. Now he'll build the trade
Structure complete.
thing first. Some quick shout outs. Thank you very much to Spitfire for letting me put this stuff on her Discord. She is, I believe, Friday streaming I think it's Friday, the finals for the Armored Warfare tournament. I need to confirm with her on that. If that's incorrect, I will correct myself. And a big thank you to Fiaura the Tank Girl for letting me shamelessly whore myself out on her Discord. Both of those lays are amazing. Yeah. Oh, and I had questions this week. Let me answer those real fast. Define war. An armed conflict between two parties. Waste of life and resources, and should be avoided at all cost.
Structure complete.
Telepathy. Is it possible? Yes. Hypothetically, in a way. It's called quantum pseudo-telepathy. Basically, you give two parties, two individuals, particles that have been entangled on the quantum level. For those of you that don't know what that entails, I don't know what that entails. I don't know how to do that. I tried researching that and it made my head hurt. But basically, what ends up happening is you take two particles, you smash them together so hard and so tightly that when you try to separate them, they end up opposite of each other. And every time you try to manipulate one, you manipulate the other. It doesn't matter how far apart they are, it doesn't matter what you do to them, they will be opposite of each other. So if you raise the temperature of one, I guess the temperature of the other goes down. If you have one facing upward, the other will have to face down. And if you try to turn the one facing down upward, it instantly switches the other one. Because they cannot be in the same state. They can't do this. They have to be like this, or like this, or like this. But they can't do this, or this.
Our fleet is under attack.
So the idea is that you would give two people atoms that have been in particles that have been entwined on the quantum level.
Keep up the good work, and we'll stay on friendly terms.
And they can transmit information to one another with what is effectively binary. So yes, it is in a way sort of possible. We think.
Capital ship shields are down.
What the? My capital ship's shields are down? How? How? What wrecked me? I got so busy talking to you guys. What wrecked my fleet? I'm so confused.
Give the order. What now?
That's fine, because these guys are all going to Ogarev.
Got a job for me?
And with that, guys, I'm going to call it a wrap for today. Thank you again for joining me, and hope you all have a great week. And I will see you guys Thursday night when SlasherCast and I stream Platonic Lesbians play Borderlands. There will be so many fails. So many fails. Bye, guys!